I didn't believe what I came across on TikTok while I was scrolling. I was shocked by the open racism and admittance of someone openly saying and encouraging others to only buy from and support their race, which is the black race. This is Dexter Michael Tittil. He is the founder of a digital media business called Palau, and he has worked with big companies like KFC and even courts. But let's look at what he had to say.
We black people need to stick together. Forget the color of my skin right now. We black people. This is from a conversation today where one guy was saying if he were to show his success in his hometown where he grew up, they will want to kill him for it. An older gentleman who's in his 70s jumped in to say that when he was young in the 60s, every business along the whole Eastern Corridor from Barataria up to Grandy, all black owned. Southern Main Road, all black owned. He said while he was growing up, he noticed that there was the population that grew up in Arangwes, El Socorro area. They all invested back into their own communities and they were able to all lift themselves up from everybody else. Different communities came in and overtake everybody else, while we tend to fight down each other. I always like to take reference from the Jewish community, so that's why in my inner circle, we all do business together. If you do photography, I'm going to use your photography service. You repair computers, I'm going to use yours. I do advertising, use mine. The one that does graphic design, we all support each other. The same way the Jewish community would be, because even my financing, I support my own black brothers in terms of financing, and I'm going to give it to the other populations. So in the Jewish community, they will always support the banker who is Jewish. If you're going to build a building, you're going to borrow from them. You're going to buy from the Jewish-owned hardware. You're going to use the Jewish contractor to clean up after the Jewish cleaning service. And they all work together. Now they're running the world. What makes us different? Again, forget the color of my skin. What makes us different?
Look at what was said by this racist. This man have no shame to be openly saying this on the internet. And not only did he say that he does not buy from anyone who is not black, but he is encouraging other Africans like myself to only buy from black businesses. As he said in the video, "Don't look at the color of my skin. We black people need to stick together." You know what bothered me about this video? If you look at him, even though he is bald head, and if he didn't identify himself as black, you would have thought he was an Indian man. And this sheds light on a bigger issue we don't look at, and that it mixed race people disowning one part of themselves and calling themselves black and being racist to the other side of them. Because if you look at him, he looks like 95% Indian and maybe 5% black. The majority of his DNA is Indian when he is only calling himself to be black. African people love to talk about Indian parents don't want their children to be with a person of African descent, but they have a right because this is what you're going to make. You're going to make a mixed-race child that calls themselves black and is racist to your Indian side. So why would any Indian parent want their children to be like this? I can't imagine being the father of this man and hear him speak like this. Where did he learn this level of hate? Did his family and his African side teach him to have hate towards other races and only support your own? From this video, you can see how African people does study if it is an Indian, I'm not buying because I only buying from black people like myself. That is what this video exposed here today. And they openly doing and saying this like it is okay. Think about if an Indian person with an Indian name had make these same comments and he said, I only buy from my own Indian people and I don't buy from the other races. Think about if an Indian people had make these comments. They would have posted this person up and called him out for being a racist. What this man is talking about is segregation. Only associate with your own. Only buy from your own. Is that not segregation? If you walk into a business and you as an African person see it is an Indian person who owns the business and you choose not to buy from them because of their race, is that not racism? Well, this is what Dexter Michael Tittil is telling you to do. We need to take a stand against this level of racism toward us. Do not do no business with this man, Dexter Michael Tittil. Do not do no business with Palau Media, and if KFC and courts continue to do business with him, shop elsewhere. There is other alternative to courts like Price Smart, Standard, American Stores. There are other alternative to KFC as well, like Japs Fired Chicken and Church's Chicken. Any business that does work with Dexter, Michael Tittil, and Palau Media will not get our money. Take a stand against this type of open racism and segregation this man preaching here on the internet. Do not give people or anyone that does business with him your money, because as he said with his own mouth, when he gets that money, he only sends it by his black brothers and not other races. Any people that identifies any company that does work with Dexter, Michael Tittil, message me and I will highlight it so we can boycott people who support this racist. Like this video for others to see. Share for the world to see how racist Africans in Trinidad does think and follow. I have tons more to show.